I've been really cocky about the Houston Astros since I started covering the team on a serious basis back in 2015, but specifically in 2017. And when you see a team win a World Series the way that that team did and continue the run of dominance that they've had, why wouldn't you get cocky? As somebody who grew up a New England Patriots fan, I have always been someone who is very good at pulling off the whole bougie, cake eater, elitist fan, looking down at anybody else who has the unfortunate fortune of, that's kind of repetitive, of being born somewhere else because their parents had sex somewhere else, and thus because they grew up in a specific region of the country, they are stuck with teams that probably aren't as good as either the Patriots or the Houston Astros. Jumping on the Astros bandwagon has been very natural for me, being cocky throughout these playoffs, to a lesser degree against the Seattle Mariners. I got some Seattle folks. I like the Seattle people. I like Mariners fans, but especially against Yankees fans, seeing as the Astros have beaten them now in 4 straight playoff series, the last of which being a sweep. It's very easy to just walk around, strutting around, feeling extremely confident. And yet, I don't feel any confidence going into Game 6 Saturday night against the Phillies. So I need some help from you guys. How do you go about faking your confidence or cockiness? And that is a key in life, right? The people who generally do things that aren't expected are the ones that are going to have a little extra confidence in themselves when perhaps it's misplaced. Being a realist sucks. And I will say that while I can be a cocky sports fan, the actual confidence that I have in myself on a regular basis isn't particularly high. Why is that? You might be asking yourself. Well, think about it from this perspective. I'm 33 years old. I thought by this point I would be a big star in radio. I'd be doing afternoons somewhere, maybe Boston. I'd be making 6 figures a year. I'd be married, probably have some kids. And yet here I am now, 33 years old, single, on his 3rd radio job. Just not that confident in myself. King of all Twitches says, you sound like Ennis. It's not that I'm not bitter about it. It's more that I realize what I am. I'm a guy who has talent in this field. That's for damn sure. Think I'm good at TV. Think I'm good at radio. But I don't have as much confidence in myself to like go up to the hottest person at a bar and say, hey, what's going on? Even though I'm like a decent looking person. This is just me talking through. And I wish I was better at having irrational confidence or being cocky in situations where I honestly shouldn't be. And to circle it back to the Astros, I'm just having a hard time being confident in this team right now for Game 6 because of how fucking close this series has been. It has been, man, quite the nail biter throughout. And yeah, Game 1 started off great. You have the 5-1 lead. Game 2 started off even better with the 3 doubles in a row. Game number 4, hit the Phillies along the way. But, Game 3... all those home runs that happened. Game 1, Justin Verlander blows the lead. Last night, the Astros, I think we're very fortunate with the way things went for Justin Verlander in the 1st, in the 2nd, in the 5th. Trey Mancini falling on the ball in the 8th. Chas McCormick making that beautiful catch in the 9th. Like last night was a real toss-up, a coin flip of a game, and the Astros happened to get the lucky break this time around as opposed to some of those series that we've seen the last couple of years against the Nationals, against the Braves last year. So going into Saturday, I know I should be feeling confident just given what this team is, and I feel like sacrilegious or a heretic or something like that I don't have full faith in the Astros for Saturday night's game. Yet here I am, even with Framber Valdez on the hill, the guy who has been more consistent this postseason, with a day of rest for a bullpen that has been fantastic, with a lineup that is on par with that of the Phillies, with Jeremy Pena doing what he has been doing, likely on his way to win a World Series MVP should the Astros win this in 6 or in 7. Here I am, not feeling confident, and I want to know what you irrationally confident people do. So what do I do? What do you do? I don't see a lot of suggestions on your end. I think a lot of us are just kind of like, I'm not as confident as I want to be. I'm not as confident as I need to be. How do you fake confidence? Every now and then you can pull it off, but you generally need to have some sort of shot in the ego to make yourself feel that way before someone's got to gas you up. Maybe we all need to have some sort of Ray Lewis in our corner, just sitting next to us at all times. Ray Lewis touches you on the chest. Paul Gallant, let me tell you this. You're going to walk across that bar, and the sea is going to part. And you're going to see that girl with a big ol' ass and the abs that's in great shape. She's looking at you. She's looking hot. And you're going to go up to her and you're going to tap her on the shoulder and you're going to say, baby girl, what's going on? And you're going to do it and you're going to feel good.